Hello, teacher. So the first question is, how often do I wear jewelry? I don't wear any jewelry at all, and I just don't like wearing jewelry. Maybe sometimes I get gifted like chains from my family members. Even though I do have some chains, I don't wear them as I don't find them particularly like good looking on me. What type of jewelry do you like best? Probably I don't know if it counts as a jewelry or not, but watches. I mean, I can wear them sometimes. I think they might look good. I mean, also sometimes you can see the time, though most of us don't use it for that reason. It is just like an accessory to look to like for your style, to make it look better. When do people like to give jewelry in your country? I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question. Have you ever given jewelry to someone as a gift? um yes, I have. I've given my brother I've gifted my brother jewelry once when he turned 18. And maybe that's it. Part 2. Describe an interesting TV program you watched about a science topic. You should say an interesting TV program you watched about a science topic. So I watched a TV program when I was like 2 years ago. So I was 15 years old, and I saw it on TV, and it was about biomechanics. uh, I learned that some muscles or some theories are not correct, like about the metabolism. So it is true that it is false that fast metabolism is real hard to gain weight, and slow metabolism is really hard to lose weight. It is completely fake. There is almost no difference between them. There is a thing like that, like metabolism, but it doesn't play a role in getting fatter or getting in shape at all. And explain where you found this. And I find these kinds of TV programs interesting because I really like learning something new, and it it keeps me motivated to learn more and more. And especially when I'm invested in something that I really like, I keep investing, and I don't know, I get some kind of satisfaction from that. Part 3, discussion topics: science and the public. How interested are most people in your country in science? I don't know any scientists from our country. How interested are? So I would say probably not that much, because I usually see teens not really interested in science. So I wouldn't I wouldn't say most of them. Maybe a small percentage of Baku, Azerbaijan. What do you think? Children today might be better at science than their parents. So we are people, we are evolving, uh, and there is always we are improving. So if our parents or our ancestors have found something, we can only improve from that. So we have that, but we are improving. So we are always going forward, not backwards. We can't go backwards because we have that made. We have the evidence, we have everything. So I think every new generation will be better than the last in terms of science. And how do you suggest the public can learn more about scientific developments? Through TV programs. But the best I would say is the people who are really interested in learning science or scientific developments, they will find that. I mean, it is all over the internet, Chrome, maybe Safari, everywhere. It is really easy to find like information about that. Then scientific discoveries. Example questions. What do you think are most important scientific discoveries in the last 100 years? Most important, I would say probably gravity, or it was real far. I don't know. No, gravity was way before that. Honestly, I don't know. I have no idea. Do you agree or disagree that there are no more major scientific discoveries left to make? No, of course no. There are a lot of scientific discoveries left to make. Science never stops. There is always room for improvement, and we are not even close. We have so much to learn about, and this is just the beginning. Who should pay for scientific research, governments or private companies? I think absolutely. I think governments should pay absolutely, because I mean they should fund the research, because it is really hard to find the amount of money needed for a scientific research. For example, there are like small research, they take up to starting, they take up to 20,000 and minimum 10,000. So it is a lot for some people to get. But I mean, if there is a company, I mean, there is a company, PubMed, they make quite often scientific researches, something like that, and they make it often. So I mean, they probably don't really have like big problems with funding. But others, I mean, I've seen the small ones, they do small because they can do big, and in order for them to become like bigger scientific research, to make bigger scientific researchers, they must be funded. But how can they if they don't have enough money? There are even YouTubers that try to make the researches like scientific ones, and I've seen, and all of them have problem with funding, and I think that it should not be a problem.